Hey everybody, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. The word of the day, okay, is believe in your own creations. If you don't believe in what it is that you got going on, how will everybody else? Right? Hop straight into it. Hey everybody, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. I really appreciate you guys for rocking with me right now. I did read Matthew chapter 13, and it was crazy. Y'all always know, y'all already know. It's always crazy to me. But y'all already know, I always got one that sticks out. I always got a verse or something that sticks out. But we ain't gonna talk about them. I'm just gonna try to sum it up and not even go into a verse like that. So what's going on in Matthew 13? Jesus, right, preaching to the crowd. And so he began to preach in parables. Now, parables, like I didn't know what parables were, but let me make sure as I'm saying it, I'm giving you guys the exact definition of what Google had told me the other day. One second. All right. A simple story used to illustrate a moral or spiritual lesson. And then it says it's told by Jesus in the Gospels. It says it. So that's Google, right? So Jesus was giving parables to the crowd. And the reason he gave it like that is because some people can't see what Jesus see, obviously, or like see what most see, or people can't hear what Jesus hear. So he gave it. He gave different parables, like the parable of the sower, um, the mustard seed, and the leaven, prophecies and parable. Like he was the parables of the weeds explained. Like he was just talking about a whole. He was coming up with a whole bunch of parables so that people would be able to understand what it was he was talking about. For example, it was one about the weed. Like, okay, I think it was someone had a garden, they planted the flowers, right? So they plant the flowers, ready. But then somebody, I'm gonna say a hater, don't say that. A hater came and put some weed right by where it was planted. So the servants was like, yo, you want me to, cut the weed out? The king like, nah, don't take it out. You know what I'm saying? Because if you take the weed out, you're gonna take the flower out, the wheat out. Because it was wheat that was being grown. Somebody thought it was a great idea to plant weed in the wheat, like as the wheat was getting planted, so was the wheat. And so, they just like, no, don't do that. Don't do that because you're gonna cut up the weed. I mean, you're gonna cut up the plant as you cutting up the weed or whatever. So once it grew out, you just go ahead and discard the weed and you go put the wheat where it's supposed to be. And it was like in life, like in relations to life, like let me say it like this. If you really believe in yourself, and if you really believe in your abilities to do the things that you do, and you hold truth to yourself and your word, and you believe in a higher power, you believe in God and all of those things, then understand that even if someone is trying to plant weed in your rose garden, I'm just saying something. If people are trying to plant weed in your rose garden, understand that even though it's gonna come up at the same time, it's gonna mature at the same time, it's gonna do its own thing at the same time, but they have two different destinations. Okay? It's two different purposes to them. Okay? So understand that what you are creating and what you are doing will work for you and whomever you're trying to get the message out to. Okay? That's the how to. Like I said, it's just literally about creating that gap, creating that understanding of yourself, because you never know like who's dealing with or trying to figure out the same thing you're trying to figure out. It's just like class. Like people don't want to raise their hand but got the same question. Because it's like that. It's like that. So, like I said, in relation to the weed and the wheat, which is what it was in chapter 13, even though it's growing in the same spot, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it, because its purpose is different. Its destination is different. So understand that your purpose is different. Understand that what you're doing is different. Understand that what you have is for you. And if you can take what you have and expand on that and explore it, that's even better. It help other people. So, but yeah, that was chapter 13. It wasn't just about the weed and the wheat. It was just, I just chose one to to use. But you guys, of course, go ahead and read Matthew chapter 13, and you come up with your own interpretation of what you feel it's about. But I just make sure I have you guys understand that it's like in relations to life right now. So, but yeah, that's that. So, I'll give you guys a visual as well. I'm moving it back. I don't know why I don't move it back before. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing beautifully. I know it'd be like, she be just going, but no, like I really be trying to get you guys to understand, because people like really be like, oh, thou shall not, thou shall not. Yeah, you shouldn't. But at the same time, just make it in relation to 2023. Like it's a new year, a new era, a new decade, a new eon. It's a new everything. So just update. So just upgrade. And that's it. That's it. That's all. All right. So I have two. The first one that came out is Potion Box. Now the Potion Box, baby, is saying, okay, here's your box for all of the stuff that you've been doing. I'm going to give you a place or something to put all of the things that you've been creating, all the things that you've been doing into. That's what that is. So everything that you've been going through, everything that you've been thinking, the ideas, everything that's been happening, you know what I mean? It's now, oh, let me go ahead and give you that bag. Let me give you that bag for what, for all this stuff, so you won't just be holding it in your head. Let me give you this center. Let me give you this place. Let me give you this thing. Let me give you whatever. So that you won't just be having it all willy-nilly and everywhere. That's what this is. Potion box. Obviously, a potion box has potions in it. So, that's that one. And then the next one is the Fizzing Whiz Bees. Hope you can see this. Okay, but what I got from that one was with that potion box, now that you have an actual place to put all of your potions in, you will be able to now share them with everyone. You will be able to give them out evenly distributed. And how it's supposed to be distributed and where it's supposed to be distributed. This is what it's giving. It's giving that. It's giving, I'm about to go ahead and make sure everybody's good. because now I have something to put all of my stuff in. I have a place to put everything in, and I know where everything is. So, yes. But yes, understand that when you put everything in here, you now know where everything is. And once everybody recognize what it is that you're doing, what it is that you have, they may like it, they may not. But remember this, everything that you're doing is for you. Okay? You can't you can't how Jesus was with the parable, right? You can't expect everybody to see or hear what it is that you see and hear. You get what I'm saying? So you have to put it in a way so that everybody understands it. You know what I'm saying? And some people may like it, some people may not. And be okay with that. It's more than one way to walk straight. It's more than one way to get from point A to point B. Okay? So, with that being said, if you guys like this message, please like, comment, subscribe, share. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Hey.